Hey everybody, it's Michelle, and welcome to our channel. I had this upside down in the thing, and it looks like it leaked out. Alright, so it's Monday. I'm going to put this, I'm going to clean it off first, and then I'm going to put it back in there the right way. So it is Monday, and you saw by the title, it is our wheel series, so let's take a look. Grab out Obama phone here. Alright, so here we go. I don't know what that says. That says Beauty Creations Murillo. I'm going to hide the slice. Let me head on over and grab out that palette, and I will be right back. Here is the palette. And it's kind of crazy that the wheel has chosen palettes that we've already used on the wheel for the first part of the wheel series. So looks like we have, I'm just going to do 6 colors on each eye. So I think we're going to stick with these 6 here for one eye look and these 6 here for the other. Let me grab out some brushes. A moment. All right, so I grabbed out a couple brushes. I'm going to start with this brush from Estate. It's just a fluffy brush. And I think today I'm going to stick with this side over here, the browns and the blue. And then for the look that I do for Wednesday, we'll use these pinks and purples. So I'm going to start, looks like these do have shade names. I need to clean this palette off. All right, so this palette was a wee bit dirty, but I'm going to start with this light brown shade up here. And it looks like this is a mostly shimmery style palette. Actually, I'm going to use this shade in probably both eye looks. It is called JJ. So I'm going to put that all over both lids just to set down the color. And then I'll go in with that lighter brown and then deepen it up with the darker brown. And then figure out what to do with these blues. And then the purple shimmer shade and this top one, it's called She Fly. I'm going to start with JJ and then go into Let Me Live and then Hella, and we'll come back. All right. So that I'm actually filming this on Saturday, the 9th, and I'm just going to use the mirror that's in the palette. So I'm filming this Saturday the 9th. And you know what I always say, we're going in to darker colors, so there's no reason to clean off the brush. I'm going to pull that through. I keep waiting for the wheel to pick the e.l.f. bite-size palettes. But it hasn't done it yet, obviously. Since this is week 11. Alright, now let me... Okay, this brush is a little too thick. A little too fluffy. So I'm going to go in with a more dense brush. This is from Crown. It doesn't have a name or anything on it. It's just, I guess, what they would call a concealer brush. But I don't use it as a concealer brush. I have a sponge for that. And I just want to keep the darker color here on the outer portion. So the vlog that you would have seen on Sunday the 10th, did I talk about it? I'm not sure if I talked about it or not, so I'm going to talk about it now. I talked about it yesterday. I apologize. I did just finish editing the video, but I honestly don't recall if I brought it up. So, where I work, we're all remote. We all work from home. And I'm going to try to get it the same, as far over as I did with that eye, but my eyes are two different sizes, so that doesn't always work. Anyway, so through work, since we all work from home, it's kind of hard to do like any team building exercises or anything like that. And last October, we have different resource groups through our company. Let me clean this brush off. So I cleaned this brush off as well, and I'm just going to kind of diffuse this a little bit because I don't want it to be really dark. So we have different resource groups within our company for many different things. We have one for pride, we have one for women, we have one for, being a virtual employee, meaning working from home. We also, going back in with this dome, this fluffy brush, add a little bit more from where I pulled it off. And since we all do work from home, it's kind of hard to be involved in a lot of things. I'm going to go in with this blue shade called Drip. It's the one down here in the corner, the darker color. I'm putting that here. I'm just going to keep going and building it up. So as we are, doing our thing from home, like it last October is where I was going with that. Last October, we had a step challenge, and it was for the whole company. Like it wasn't just our team only. It was for the whole company. Anyone who's part of the resource group called Fit Club. And I am a part of that group, and I enjoy that group because they give me ideas. Like there are some people that are non-mobile that work for the company I work for, and it's just nice having different places to go to learn different things. So with that challenge last year, we would put in our steps, usually from a Fitbit or some other sort of smartwatch or tracker thingy that you have. And each week they would post like how far as a group, the people that were part of the October step challenge, like how far we had walked. And I really enjoyed it because it was fun to see, even though I was never high up on the list of, the person that took the most amount of steps. But it was cool to see how far we had gone as, a group. There were, possibly 500 to 1,000 people US. And so there were all these people that were doing it, and it was kind of cool to see like how far we would walk for a week, how far we would get the second week. I'm going to go into this blue shimmer shade. It's called Pisces. I'm just going to use my finger. Oh, that's pretty. And just go in here. Then I'm going to take the purple shade, which is Toxic, and go next to it. And then I'm going to put She Fly, which is that top shade. I'm going to put that in the inner corner and the brow bone. So I thought it would be really cool. I thought it would be really cool for us to do it as just our team. Our team goes by our supervisor's last name, and his last name is Barrios. So I thought it would be really cool. I'm using this pencil brush called a detailed blending brush. And I'm going to go into She Fly. See if it gives me anything. It's not. Oh, goodness. I don't know if y'all can see. I have a lot of, oh gosh, that was not a smart thing. A lot of blue over here on my cheek. I think I'm going to have to spray this brush with some setting spray. And try to pick up more of that she fly. See if this helps any. Not really doing anything. Oh, so it has to be done with the finger, which does not work well when your finger is large and in charge like mine. All right, I'm going to do this other eye. Try to clean up a little bit. We'll be back and I'll finish my thought. Okay, so here is our final look. Let me know what you guys think. It's a little kind of crazy and very dark, which is why I put on this bright orange lip. I did go around my lip. I lined my lips rather with this Profusion matte lip liner in Secret Nude. And then if you couldn't tell, we went into our Jeffree Star Supreme Gloss, and it is Everybody Knows is what I have on my mouth. Figured eye look is a little dark. Let's brighten her up with a crazy orange lip. Now, let me finish telling you about this step thing at work. So I came up with the idea. My supervisor was all for it and very proud of me for coming up with it. So starting Sunday, which is tomorrow, well, actually, which would have been yesterday, the day you see this, would have been the day before, we are starting a step challenge for just our team. So it's just Team Barrios. And what I've done is I have found the most northeastern city within the continental US and the most southwestern city in the continental US. And if I can remember, I will insert a photo to show you. It's over 3,000 miles, which doesn't seem that outrageous when you think about it, but when you stop and think 2,000 steps equals 1 mile, 2,000 steps equals 1 mile. And it's over 3,000 miles. So it's going to take us a little bit to get from the most northeastern point is Van Buren, Maine, and the most southwestern point is a state park in California. I don't remember the exact name of it, but if I can remember, I will try to insert a photo of that map that I found, and it's a walking map, so we'll see how far we get. But it's going to be, I think there's 11 or 12 of us on the team, and if everyone joins, I know my supervisor is going to get like 50,000 steps in the first week or something crazy, or probably more than that. I'll be happy to hit 2,000 a day. So I'll walk a mile a day and that will be fine with me. But it'll be really cool to see like how far each of us has gone. I don't know if I'm going to be putting it in like each person individually, how far they went, or us as a team, or both. It's something that I'll have to figure out, and I have a week to do so. But I will be the one in charge of it. I'll be the one keeping track of everyone. Well, they will keep track of their own steps, and they'll just send it to me the next day. So, excuse me, hopefully everyone keeps track and gets a bunch of steps in, and we can get from Maine to California in 2 months. We'll hope. We'll cross our fingers and make sure that happens in 2 months. Because that's how far I've put the calendar out for, is 2 months. So we'll see. But I'm very excited about it. I bought the cat stroller, which you saw in yesterday's vlog, and I plan on walking with the cats. I'm sure Tigger will enjoy it, and I think Linda will like it better with Tigger in the thing with him, but we'll find out. All right, so for the palette, not impressed with the shimmers. This shimmer shade, I mean, I'm not even sure if you guys are going to be able to see it. Let me pull you guys in. I mean, you can see it when I pull you in like that, but ooh. Let me back you guys back up. So this only worked with my finger. It didn't work with a brush even when I wet the brush. This blue went on really well with the brush. Granted, it's more, I mean, it's got sparkles in it, but I guess it is a matte shade. But it went on, I think, a lot lighter than what it looks like in the pan. The blue and the purple went on okay. The purple one still can't really see too well. I don't know. And in my waterline, I'm just using my black liner. I think that's what I'm going to start doing each quarter is I'll just pull out a different black liner and use that. I'm not doing the tight line anymore because I think that was really aggravating my eyes. So I don't want to keep doing that. But there's look one using the Beauty Creations Murillo Twins palette. So let me know what you guys think of this eye look. I'm looking forward to the other one with the pinks and the purples. Maybe that one will be better. I won't have this kind of lip, that's for sure. I'm gonna keep this out. I'll use it again for Wednesday's look. We'll see how it turns out, and then we'll see if we are going to be a keep or a stay. As always, guys, please make sure you give this video a big thumbs up. Subscribe if you have not already. Ring that notification bell so you're notified of each and every upload. And leave me a sweet, sweet comment down below. I greatly appreciate it, just like I greatly appreciate each and every one of you. As always, guys, remember, be kind to one another. You know the rest.